Okay, I'm just going to quickly cover the CAGED system and how I might use it to practice a scalar exercise. So let's start. Here's a C major shape, the C from which the word CAGED comes from. So from here we could build a C major scale and then descend it. Okay, and then the next letter in the word CAGED is A. So we'll play, here's an open A position shape. So if we just move this shape, which you can imagine the open string being right here, we just move this. Here's our A shape of the same key, C major. So we could just play C major here. Okay, and you notice we have an octave right here. We could play another octave up, available within this A shape. So we could go C major from here. There it is. So we have 2 octaves and possibly 3 if we descend from this C. Now I have to do an octave displacement. Okay. There, I ascended it. E, F, G, A, B, C. Okay, after A, we have a G. So here's our open G shape. Everyone knows this cowboy chord G, so we could build a C major using the same shape. So I have C, E, G, C, E, high C. So we could build the scale from here and then descend it. Okay, and we also have this octave, so we could do another. So that's this shape, the G. The next letter in CAGED is E. So here's what we know as the E major shape. So if we just took this and moved it here, we have a C major that's in this E shape. So then we could play our scale from here and then descend it. We have another octave here, so we can ascend here and then descend. Okay, both of those octaves are here. Okay, after the E in CAGE, we have the D, CAGED. So C-A-G-E-D. Here's the D major shape. And now let's just apply it to C. Here's C. So we have root, 5th, octave, major 3rd. C, G, C, high E. So from here, this position I kind of do with my middle finger, so we could play the scale. And then we do a position change. And we could descend. Okay, so we have this C, and we have a lot of room. We can go this way to descend, so we can descend the scale from here. C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. One more time. And we could ascend from here. So this is kind of in this bar chord shape position, so we could go. See, I slid with my pointer. And when we descend, we can slide that pointer also. Okay, so that's the D shape. We could also get one more right here, possibly, so we could go. See, and then I'm going to swing off of this pinky. So I went 1, 2, major 3rd, perfect 4th, swing off this pinky and use my pointer to grab the 5th. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5. Swing off the pointer, bring the pinky to the perfect 4th, major 3rd, 9, back home. Okay, so that was the D shape. And those are all the shapes. So we have C, A, G, E, D, and then it starts over. Here's the C shape again. So from here you could just, we have root, 3, 5, octave. So we could just play the major scale again, and then descend. There's this one, and again we have this octave, so we could ascend another octave here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swing off the pinky to the pointer. So we got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you could descend right here if you want. You have a little room to descend on the fretboard. So we got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it just keeps continuing on. So take it the range of the instrument. Here's the A shape again. This was just the C shape, so now we have the A shape. Okay, A, and then the G. That's about our last shape here. Practice the scale all the way from the first fret up as high as you can go and back down. It's a good way to practice. So let's take a line from Anthropology. I'll show you how to play that little line up through all those caged shapes. So here's the line. So Anthropology's in B flat. You should know your triads and your keys. A B flat major triad is B flat D F. So write yourself out some flashcards or pick some up here. But this is stuff that you should know if you want to kind of get into jazz and harmony and all that stuff. So the line goes major third, perfect fourth, major third, 9, major seventh, tonic, major third. Okay, so let's take that line through all the fretboard here using the caged shapes. So the first shape available on the guitar is for a B flat major is the A shape. So let's run it here. See, so we have this, major third, perfect fourth, major third, 9, major 7, tonic, major third. We also have this octave available. So we got, see, major third, fourth, major third, 9, major 7, tonic, roll into that major third. Next I have the G shape, because this was A, so the letter after A is G when you spell caged. So here's a B flat in a G shape, so it's B flat D, F, B flat D, high B flat. So starting on the major third, we've got this. There's the lick in the G shape, and we also have another octave up here, so we can go. And that's all we can really do right here. Okay, so the next letter after the G is E in the caged system. So here's our E shape on the 6th fret. So here's the line. See that? And then an octave up. Okay, there's this one. After E is the letter D in caged. So here's our B flat with the D shape. So here's B flat, F, B flat, and a D. Okay, so finding the major third, because we know our line starts on the major third, we'll play it in this shape. Here's another D down here, we can go. See, I went 3, perfect fourth, back to the 3, 9, major 7, slide into the tonic, and then end on the major third. Okay, and we have another one here, so if we take the scale, based off of this B flat, so here's the major third of the B flat. There's that one. That was the D shape, so after D, we go back to C. So here's our C shape. B flat major right here. We could play the line up here. We could play the line here. We could play it again here. See, I'm just finding all the Ds within this shape. So I found one here. Here's the D. See, tonic. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So here's the major third. Okay, and here was a third. And then here's a third. Okay, so that was the C shape. So after C, we go back to the A shape. So here's A. And then again here. we've got the G shape. So we could go. And again here. There's our G shape. And then we go to the E shape. I'm running out of room up here. If we just descend it, so now we're in the E shape. And then the G shape. There's the G. And then the A shape. And then the C shape. And then the D shape. Then the E shape. And then again the G shape.